Thursday the 2nd of February, 1508. Day 2 of human torture. The stench! I had woken from an uncomfortable night to the horrific smell of sickness and human waste. I could hear the rattling of chains, smacking of whips, and groans and cries of our fellow men. We were told to walk up to the deck, and again we could hear the torturing whips smacking the captives who could not get out. And then a splash as the sick captives were thrown overboard. I had gulped at the thought. I had soon been summoned to beat the bottom of a pot for the women and children doing their painful daily exercise.
Monday, 27th of February, 1508. Day 27 of human torture. The smell and the thought managed to make me wish I was in a dream. This morning I had woken to the disgusting smell of what they call food. We had been forced to run up to the deck so we could get as much exercise as we possibly could. Suddenly, as we had rounded a corner, I could see land on the distant horizon. I had shouted to the people around me, and a great cheer rose, surrounding me in happiness for those few precious seconds before I heard a foreign voice calling something. Then pale white hands caught my shoulders, and I was flogged by those terrifying white men. The auction. Sunday the 5th of March, 1508. Day 34 of human torture. I had woken to the sound of chatter from the white men as they hauled the young men and children, including me, into the most terrifying room I had ever seen. Gradually the young men disappeared out another door. Then the older boys were taken. After were the girls. Before long it was me being hauled away. I had been taken to a room full of more of those dreadful white people. I was pushed onto a block, and white men from the ship started pointing at me and blabbering in a strange voice. One of the people in the crowd stood up and called something out. Another person stood and shouted, then another and another. Finally, the last person stood, shouted something, and I was taken outside, pushed to the ground. Someone slammed their foot against my back to hold me down. I was screaming, and a hot tingling feeling shot through my back, and then it was over. I had just wanted my life to end, all this pain. It was not a life I liked.